Tonight's main event features Jose Zepeda against Ivan Baranchyk, a WBC world title eliminator at 140 pounds inside the bubble, where Zepeda has already looked spectacular in the summer, but now we're in the fall and he...
Okay, trunks are okay on both sides. Right. Now, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Again, I want to caution you to obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. And what I say, you must obey. Good luck. Catch 'em up.
With the evolution of the Nevada State Athletic Commission's replay rules, that means that the review official tonight, Robert Byrd, has the last word and on any replay situation, overruling whatever the referee says in the ring. So as part of the new rules, the replay official, the review official will depend on what they see on the replay. And what we saw early on is that left hook from Ivan Baranchyk, which was one of the keys that Tim Bradley said would win him this fight.
Got that lead hand down. The southpaw fighter is not used to the left hook coming at him. Used to the right hand. Oh, yeah.
Well, that's the old adage, right? You beat a southpaw with the right hand, but Baranchyk says, I've got a better left hook than a right hand, so let's try to start there. Quick start here for Ivan Baranchyk. We knew that the tank would come forward. They call him the Beast. He's built like a tank, but nonetheless, we see Zepeda looking to engage rather than box early on, and that's a great thing for Baranchyk.
Well, Baranchyk right now is physically strong. You can just tell, look at how wide his back is, strong legs, landing some big shots early, finding his mark. Now you're seeing Zepeda settling down now, picking his shots from the outside with the jab, but he can't allow Baranchyk just to maul himself inside that easily. Got to give him something to look at.
Oh, another leaping left hook from Ivan Baranchyk. You talked about the angles that he needed to use, and so far, I think he's surprising Zepeda early on.
With that left hook,
yep.
You know, it's early on. Zepeda's strong right now, but if Baranchyk keep landing that left hook like that, it's going to do some damage a little bit later in this fight. Oh!
There it is again. Zepeda probably hasn't been hit that clean in his last two fights, and there's a right hand, and it's a knockdown.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
That's that Russian power right there. That's devastating power right there we're seeing from Baranchyk right now.
I must break you is what I remember, and that's what he was saying. And the left hook to the body from Ivan Baranchyk. I mean, he's just relentless here in this first round, but he's under control.
Under control. Whoa.
There it is again, that left hook. This time Zepeda is able to slip some of it, but this is only the second time that Zepeda's been down in his professional career. The other was a body shot by Carlos Diaz Ramirez in 2018.
Zepeda right now trying to keep his composure. Right now, what he needs to do is he needs to play more defense. You know, when you have a big, strong guy like this.
Oh, and another.
My goodness.
Another shot that puts Zepeda down, although there it is.
Listen to me.
6,
Baranchyk.
7, 8. Come to me.
Strong.
These shots are so quick and so powerful.
9.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a 10-7 round.
10-7 round already out the gate. He got to climb out that deficit. From the beginning, that's the left hook I was talking about. Great shot right there from Baranchyk. I told you guys this was his best punch. You know, we talk about the right hand all the time for a southpaw. The left hook in the right hand. Those two punches right there is what gives southpaws problems. They cannot see it coming because of that lead hand. They're used to seeing right hands come their way.
And there's a right hand that, it's a right hand and then the left hook that drops him. That was the first knockdown.
Remember, the right hand and the left hook. The right hand and the left hook to defeat a southpaw.
And there was another knockdown later in the round. So 2 knockdowns for Ivan Baranchyk, none very clean. Oh, and now Baranchyk goes down. Oh, how's that not a knockdown? Whoa.
He leaped in with a big bomb like that.
And then he got cut.
And you saw Zepeda go underneath it. He was a little bit off balance, but he landed a shot when he turned the corner.
Oh, now Baranchyk is mad. That's probably the last thing you want if you're Jose Zepeda, who's fighting this fight in honor of his cousin Huicho, who died in a motorcycle accident in Arizona while he was in training camp. So he's fighting with a heavy heart, but says that's going to take me to the victory. Quick combination there. Now a left hook, and he drops Baranchyk.
5, 6, 7, 8.
His legs don't look right. His legs don't look right now.
And Zepeda said, look, I've got 25 knockouts and 32 wins.
What's he waiting
They're
on?
underestimating here, but not a big left hand. Baranchyk is in trouble, and here comes Zepeda pouring it on. And now Zepeda goes down. He gets clipped with the right hook.
Call your family right now. Let them know there's a fight breaking out right now on ESPN Plus.
And that's why this fight was one of the most anticipated fights of the summer. We're trading knockdowns here in round number 2. Zepeda's already been down twice in the first round. You want action? You want action-packed fights at 140? Welcome to Top Rank Boxing on ESPN,
That's
baby.
right,
We got
baby.
all the 40s. Not the kind that you drink.
No, I don't drink, my friend. Wow.
Zepeda overcommitted. He saw that Baranchyk was extremely hurt. His feet were not under him. And this is a war. And I think Baranchyk is cut over the left thigh now. We've talked about the cuts from Zepeda. He's used to being cut. He said, that doesn't affect me. But Baranchyk, how will he deal with being cut in this fight?
Those legs don't look right from Baranchyk right now. His legs, he hasn't recovered his legs yet. They're probably still numb. That's what happens when you get rocked with a big shot. You can't feel your legs, so you're unstable in the ring.
The question is, Zepeda just got dropped after he had Baranchyk in a very bad spot.
But Zepeda looks like he's recovered.
No, but what I'm saying is he reticent to go in there and risk being close to Baranchyk after getting clipped?
He's just trying to snipe him on the way in right now. That's what he's doing. He's sitting back on the back foot right now. He's looking for the straight left hand.
Now, the question is, should it have been 2 knockdowns for Zepeda in this round? Because the first one was ruled a trip.
Oh, my goodness.
This is a war. Oh! Sent him pushed back to the ropes and caught him off the bounce. Baranchyk is a beast. Wow. Let's try to piece all this together, Tim. All right, let's go.
Oh my goodness.
With the start of the round. There is, I mean, the guy,
that's a knockdown.
It should have been a knockdown.
That's a knockdown. Baranchyk threw a wide shot, was off balance, got caught with a punch, and went down right on the chin right there.
But that's not an official knockdown.
It should have been. They need to review that.
This is the knockdown.
Boom! Boom! Right on the chin. Zepeda getting a little bit too greedy. That's what you can't do against a puncher. You can't get too greedy. Even when you got him hurt, you can't get too greedy. And that's what happens right here. And he gets clipped with the left hook.
But that's after he had Baranchyk hurt and he had dropped Baranchyk.
Boom.
This was Zepeda going in for the kill.
Did you see his face? How it just grimaced on the way down? Shocking, shocking punch right there. Beautiful right hand from Baranchyk, just letting his hands go. He knows he has heavy hands. If you throw the punch, something's going to eventually land.
And now there is a replay review going on here. I believe it's for that first knockdown.
Time in.
And here we go. Time in for round number 3. As Tim said, call your familia. Let them know that we have a war on our hands here. Multiple knockdowns already. In terms of power punches landed through 2 rounds, 23-21. Oh! At over 40% clip, and here comes the beast, Ivan Baranchyk.
Yeah, but see, Zepeda, where he's making a problem is he's giving him a distance. He's backing out at the wrong time. Stay close, get your head off the line, stay low, and then you won't get hit with those big bombs coming from Baranchyk.
Baranchyk landed a headbutt on Zepeda here early in round 3, but he's coming forward, and every one of his shots seems to be a power punch. Zepeda's landed 3 of 35 jabs, 4 of 24 for Ivan Baranchyk. And here you see that stick from Zepeda. That's where he wants Baranchyk on the end of his punches.
Yes.
And he follows up with that double left hook. And Baranchyk's legs once again wobble. But there he goes down again. Oh, man.
5, 6, 7.
Baranchy's in tremendous shape right now. Tremendous shape. How he got up from that quickly.
And now here, Zepeda's like, he's got to protect that 10-8 lead because last time he got clipped when he tried to finish Baranchyk. But there's a long way to go here in round number 3.
Work out.
Baranchyk is still dangerous. Zepeda better be careful.
But that left hook from Zepeda is powerful. He's got 25 knockouts and 32 wins. But here comes Baranchyk closing the gap. This is a fun fight.
This is a fun fight. Every time Baranchyk throws a shot, I just close my eyes because Zepeda's head is right there. And I just feel like it might fly in my lap.
Until Zepeda catches him and you see Baranchyk's legs do the weeble wobble.
The weeble wobble. You know, both these guys know what's at stake. That's the reason why they're fighting this way. They know what's at stake. They want that world championship opportunity. And they're fighting like it tonight.
There's a counter from Zepeda who catches Baranchyk coming in. And once again, Baranchyk turns his back.
Okay.
And that's exactly how he got dropped in round number 2, but it wasn't an official knockdown.
Baranchyk has a left and right uppercut. He hasn't used it yet. He may be saving it.
Headbutt.
Work out.
My goodness. Just the physical strength of Baranchyk.
Stop.
Zepeda tying up there as round number 3 comes to a close. Another knockdown. This time it was for Jose Zepeda. An all-action fight here at the MGM Grand Bubble.
Zepeda doing a good job in, keeping his composure even though the knockdowns happen. But right there, he slips underneath, weaves a punch, and comes up shooting.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Boom. Beautiful shot right there. That right there is a championship move right there. Beautiful shot. When you're able to weave and come up with a shot or punch in between as you're weaving, now that's next level stuff right there from Zepeda.
That was a triple left hook from Zepeda. Down and 2 to the head.
Listen, he's like, hey, you hit me hard, I'm gonna hit you harder. Oh my goodness.
Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Okay.
Round 4 of a scheduled 10-rounder. We've had at least 1 knockdown in every one of these rounds. Tim Bradley alongside Bernardo Osuna and Mark Kriegel here at the MGM Grand Bubble. And now we're seeing why this was one of the most anticipated fights of the summer. The rib injury derailed the July 7th date, but nonetheless, Baranchyk doesn't look the worse for wear of it.
No, he doesn't. He looks just physically strong, very determined tonight. He's willing to take whatever he needs to take to be able to land. He knows he's the bigger puncher. Ooh. See how he's backing out, giving that distance? Can't do that. Step in, tie up. Don't allow him to work those hands like that from distance.
Quick combination on the inside from Ivan Baranchyk. And that's one of the things. He's bouncing Zepeda off the ropes and trying to catch him coming off. And there you see that big left hook to the back of the head there from Baranchyk that shakes up Zepeda once again.
Yeah, but do you see how strong he is?
Yes.
Every time Zepeda hit him, he rocks him, yes. But every time Baranchyk throws a punch and lands, I don't care if it's on the shoulder, it moves Zepeda.
Oh, see Baranchyk relentless coming forward. Zepeda's in there, taking a shot. Nice body shot from Jose Zepeda. Then he gets clipped with a short right hand on the inside. This is Rock'em Sock'em Robots, elite level stuff, making Jose Zepeda, for me, the finest boxer at 140 pounds, get into a war. And that's a credit to Baranchyk's relentlessness.
Well, that's credit to that body shot right there. It's what hurt Baranchyk.
But he just keeps coming. Big uppercut. Left uppercut from Ivan Baranchyk, and Zepeda's able to take it as he now goes to the body. This is a fun fight. Well, it's fun for me because I'm not in there.
I've been in these type of fights. Ruslan Pavatnikov.
Yeah.
I've been there before. It's how bad you want it in these spots. I don't know how both these men are standing up right now.
Oh.
I really don't.
That's another right to the body from Zepeda. The feet of Baranchyk betray him at certain moments in this fight, and that's what Zepeda has to take advantage of.
He's a power puncher, so he needs to sit down on those shots. But nice right hand right there.
Once again, he catches him bouncing off the ropes. Baranchyk is really good at pushing Zepeda back, and when he bounces off that rope, having that right hand waiting for him. Oh, nice counter left from Jose Zepeda, and here we go. Chon says, give me one more, go down, baby. That's another knockdown for Jose Zepeda.
And he gets up quickly.
Oh, man.
7, 8. Okay? Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I gotta say, I'm glad I'm not a judge tonight.
He's possessed.
This fight, this is ridiculous what we're seeing from Jose Zepeda and Ivan Baranchyk. Gut check, balance check, heart check. It's only round 4.
I just thank God that I made it here to see this fight. This is unreal. My goodness, beautiful, beautiful precision right there from Zepeda. Let's listen to the shot. Oh, right on the money, right on the kisser, right on the chin. From my favorite camera right there, dog, you see the angle that Zepeda was on when he landed that shot. You can tell that Baranchyk didn't see that punch coming at all. And it landed right on the chin. 5 pounds of pressure, that's all it takes to put a grown man, knock a grown man out. And you see that shot right there? Well, that put Baranchyk on the ground, but you gotta give him credit for getting up as quickly as he did. Unreal.
Knockdowns through 4 rounds. Zepeda's dropped Baranchyk 3 times. Baranchyk started it all off, dropping Zepeda twice in the first round. But at the end of the day, there's another knockdown that could have counted for Zepeda too, as now here comes Baranchyk. Round 5 of a scheduled 10-round fight. Ooh, Baranchyk gets clipped once again with the left.
Look
and
at
here comes the combinations and angles from Jose Zepeda. People look at him as a boxer. He said, there's some dog in me.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, he's showing it tonight, and he's fighting. You know, and this is the level, this is the level that I see that Zepeda's on now. He got that from the Ramirez fight. That's the experience that he gained. He said, I didn't do enough in the back end. I'm gonna stand my ground this time, and that's what he's doing in spots.
We always ask fighters, because they'll say, oh, what's different? The experience, the experience. He quantified it. He said, the fact that Ramirez showed that will down the stretch. He wanted it more, and that's what I gotta do. That's who I have to be, and that's who he is right now, landing that left hook. But Baranchyk continues to be extremely dangerous here in round number 5. This is a gut check type of fight for Jose Zepeda. We talked about him having all the tools to outbox you, but did he have enough to dig deep down and want to be that guy? Tonight, he's being that guy. He's being forced to be that guy by Baranchyk.
Yes,
and that's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. And this is the way you get fans. Many fans don't want to watch you. You got to stand your ground and fight. He's a superior boxer, but he also has punching power. And he's choosing the right spots right now. It's Zepeda choosing the right spots and catching Baranchyk and hurting him.
Now, Baranchyk has got incredible recovery powers and stamina because he's been down, and none of them has been a cheap knockdown.
No, right on the chin, get caught right on the buzzer, and he gets up.
Comes Baranchyk. He's trying to get Zepeda against the ropes.
You know what he's trying to do? He's trying to wear him down. He's trying to get him to that halfway point. He wants Zepeda to doubt himself. If he can make it past there, and if his conditioning can hold up, Zepeda could be in trouble down the stretch.
Whoa! Oh, no, it's a big right hand from Baranchyk.
Over there.
And it's a knockdown because the ropes held him up.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, here we go.
All right, so 5 rounds.
Oh, my goodness.
More than 5 knockdowns. No knockout yet because these two guys have a heart. Oh! Big left hand! He bends the leg, and this fight is done! What a knockout from Jose Baranchyk is still down.
We said we had a boxer versus a slugger tonight. That's what we said. The styles make fights. But you can see when a fighter, when his temperament, when he makes his mind up that, hey, I'm going to stand my ground tonight. He's going to hurt me. I want to hurt him. That's what you saw from Zepeda tonight. You saw a fighter that's on a mission, a fighter that wants to fight for the world championship once again. And I believe tonight he made a statement in his division to call for that world championship opportunity.
I mean, when you look at what we saw in here tonight, it was impressive from both fighters.
Yes,
Baranchyk gave us a great fight. Zepeda had to give us a great fight.
Yes.
And then that one punch that ended it all was a devastating right hand from Jose Zepeda that put an end to this fight. And then it took us into another mode, which is let's make sure that Ivan Baranchyk is okay. And fortunately he is, and so we send it to Mark Chinook for the official time of the knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside MGM Grand, and to everyone watching on ESPN Plus, you have just witnessed the fight of the year. Referee Kenny Bayless calls a stop to this bout at 2 minutes 50 seconds of round number 5, declaring your winner by knockout. And now the WBC Silver Champion, Jose Chon Zepeda!
That was almost 15 minutes
That was epic.
of intense action. It was an epic fight, Tim, and out of respect for Ivan Baranchyk and his condition in the ring, we hadn't shown the replay of just how brutally this fight ended. But Tim, walk us through the finish.
Listen, this is the best fight that I've ever witnessed live, honestly. Beautiful shot right there from Baranchyk. Nice overhand right. He's always dangerous. When you're in the ring with a puncher, especially a determined one to land that big bomb, it's always dangerous for a fighter. You know, and that was a knockdown right there for Baranchyk. He was able to create it. Beautiful shot catching. You know, you see the little angle he was on when he landed that right hand.
And the ropes held him up. That's why it was a knockdown.
And I said, you know, show vary that right hand. Vary the right hand. And he did that. He looped it right there on Zepeda. Zepeda never saw it coming. Zepeda stepped back, gave him some distance to land that right hand.
And then after that came the end.
And this is the end right here. Nice little check hook right there after the jab. And then the big boom right on the chin from Zepeda. Check hook, boom, okay. You see the head of Baranchyk. He never saw it coming, but look at the leg right there behind him. But his body collapsed in midair. He was knocked out in midair.
This is what's brutal about it. He's knocked out there. The right leg is completely discombobulated, and then he smacks his head on the canvas at full strength.
This is the best fight that I've ever witnessed live. I've never seen a fight this dramatic live. I've seen them on TV. I had one in 2013. The fighter tonight, Zepeda, will get Fighter of the Year in 2020, in my opinion. No one's going to top that.
And there we see Ivan Baranchyk, as we anticipated, going to UMC Medical Center, the trauma center, which is one of the top in the nation. And just a few days ago, we were commemorating the 3rd anniversary of the shooting that happened here in Vegas at the music festival. And he's going to one of the hospitals that dealt with some of the victims of that shooting. And tonight, he's going to that hospital because that's where they treat every fighter that ever has any issues after a fight here. The Nevada State Athletic Commission and the UMC Medical Center work very closely in terms of trauma care and treatment of head injuries. But this is a situation where we saw a lot of positive reactions from Ivan Baranchyk, and this is precautionary. But this is part of what makes boxing something that you love so much and something that at times you hate because of the brutality of it. But let's send it up to Mark Krigo, who's standing by with the winner, who also lived through the range of emotions, Jose Zepeda.
Chon Zepeda, congratulations. This was the greatest win of your career, but it was a frightening end. What are you feeling right now?
Well, you know, I feel great because I won the fight. It was a hard fight. And I mean, I'm thinking, man, boxing, it's hard, man. It's no easy game. Boxing, it's tough, and you got to give it 100% because it's a hard sport. It's probably the hardest sport.
What did you tell Ivan at the end?
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. I mean, both of us are climbing up, and somebody had to stay, you know, and down. So I was able to win the fight, and I told him, you know, thanks for the fight. Great fight. It was a great fight.
You were down 4 times and won by knockout. Did you think you had that in you?
You know, I know I was tough. I know I'm tough. I didn't know how tough I was, and well, tonight I showed, and I showed myself too. You know, it's the first time I'm in a fight like this, and it was a great learning experience.
You showed the best thing that was in your heart, your soul. It was some of it was difficult to watch, but what will you take with you from this?
To be honest, I have to watch the fight again, but I think just believe in myself. You know, it's two in there. It's two guys in there giving their all, and at the end of the day, I think it's whoever wants it more.
Be honest with me as best you can.
Yes.
You doubted yourself at times going into this fight, did you not?
I all the time. To be honest, it happens to me all the time in every fight. I doubt myself too much. I'm a fighter that only had 16 amateur fights. You know, not a lot of experience in amateur. Mm-hmm. So I'm always doubting myself. And this fight, yeah, it was tough. Yeah.
So does this fight change you, change your career? You should be the #1 guy in the BC now. What about going forward? What does Chon Zepeda think of himself, and where does he go?
Well, I know there was a really tough fight with Ramirez. I think a lot of people thought that was a very close fight. I would love to do it again. I mean, he's a champion at 140, so I would love to do it again. I'm going for the title, so yeah, that's why we're here in boxing.
Took a night like this, a test like this, to show you how tough you actually are. Don't doubt yourself anymore. Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope everything works out for Ivan. Bernardo, back to you.
Thank you.